Hey guys, I set a crazy goal for myself recently to record 200 songs or song ideas or beats or whatever, 200 songs basically in the first 300 days of the year. Why? I want to become more prolific and I want to challenge myself to try lots more different things in recording. I just want to kind of like put the reps in getting really good at making music and writing songs on a more consistent basis, since that's what I want to do. Basically, I just want to create more consistently so that I can actually take literal steps towards the goals that I'm trying to achieve. Because if you don't take steps, then you don't get there. You know, I just had this idea on my bass. It's a pretty basic idea, and I totally just knocked one of my tuners out of tune. The idea is like this. You get the idea. I'm just going to start with that. I found the BPM a second ago. It's at 108. Cool. So I have this idea. I think I'm going to loop this and layer some stuff over it. And I'm going to like build this out. And I think maybe I'm going to add some funky guitar. Got to put the Strat 4th position in here. So I got to do that twice. Yeah. Yeah, these parts don't like quite go together, but I kind of like that idea. So I'm going to move on to this other track and just mute it and record something else on guitar or maybe some other instrument. I'm not sure. Oh, that's cool. It's because the pinky finger is sliding off. Okay, that's super awkward, but it's cleaner sounding, so I'm going to do that. I could totally hear a funky bass line happening under that. Something that I like to do when I'm building a beat is I will just loop the beat and I'll just like click through these different Ableton drum racks, because not necessarily because they give me a beat that I want, but it kind of gives you an idea of like what the kit sounds like. I can kind of gauge how it will vibe with this stuff since I'm pretty new to Ableton. I just started using it this year on like January 5th or something. So this kind of like also gets me more familiar with the different kits and stuff too. So I'm just going to loop this part and listen for a drum kit that I think vibes with that. And I'm not really a big fan of quantizing, but let's just quantize this to kind of get it more on beat. I'm more concerned with the velocity aspect of it. And I want the notes to start on time, but they can end wherever they want. And maybe sometimes I'll like push them around to get like a different feel. You know, I'm gonna record it in with the guitar, and then I'm just gonna click the notes in or something. I'll like play it and then line it up with the guitar, I guess. Another guitar part. I'll call this synth melody. That actually is really close. Okay, so I started making a beat earlier and I have some more ideas for it, and I'm not really sure exactly what extent I want to take that to, but I'm trying to make 5 beats today to make progress on this 200 tracks goal that I have that I want to finish inside of the first 300 days of the year. So I've got this like single note guitar riff idea playing in my head right now that I have no idea how to play. But we're gonna figure it out. I have this idea that I'm having trouble figuring out, which is like an arpeggiated chord riff type of thing, metal sounding vibe, palm muted chunk. And then I just have this other idea, which is like basic power chords, like. And I think that sounds cool, so I'm gonna get the tempo. There's a pickup on that, so. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's not really the sound that I want, but that is the right rhythm and chords and everything that I wanted on there. So Ableton does like automatic color coding, and I just noticed that these 3 look like the old school like ice cream containers. Okay, so I'm thinking it's like a 16th note idea. Yeah, that's what I want, but not right there. Yeah. Yeah, that is the drum beat that I wanted. There we go. And I think I should really learn how to play drums to inform my drum. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Do double bass. Just tons of kicks. That sounds pretty sweet. Yeah. I think I actually wanted to keep going. right there. And then right here, I think, move this over like this, and just fill the measure up like that. There we go. Yeah, that's the rhythm I want. I've got 53 minutes here, so I'm just going to continue each beat up to like an hour's point, and then I'm going to save the rest for some other time that I can finish it. But this way I'll have an idea started that I can build from, and I'll leave myself notes to build it up. So that way I'm making multiple layers of progress kind of at once, and then I can just like crack open a project and work on it a little bit at a time or whatever. This I want to be on beats 2 and 4, I think. Yeah, I don't know about this open hi-hat thing. I'm not sure about it. I think it sounds better without it. Maybe just closed hi-hats all the way through. Can't even hear it. Doesn't make a difference with all the other stuff going on. Well, that's good for now. I have like 2 minutes. I'm going to see how this sounds. Okay, cool. I'm just going to add bass in here real quick. Cool. And you know what? I'm actually hearing like high like organ sound right here, so I'm just leaving myself tons of notes so I can remember stuff. Slides up, and sustaining. Wow, where's my head at right now? And sustains, there we go. Cool. Hey, so yesterday I set out to make 5 beats, and I was kind of testing out this new recording setup which I still am not sure if it works yet because I haven't finished this video yet. But I didn't make 5 beats yesterday. I made 2 beats yesterday, and I was just listening back to them, and they sound pretty cool. Even though yesterday I wasn't like necessarily super stoked when I was making them, I just kind of followed my ideas anyway. And now I'm listening to them. I'm listening to them now today and thinking like, oh hey, these sound pretty sweet. So I'm gonna try and make 3 more. I might be able to make 1 more really quick because I have to do something in like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna try and make a beat in the next like 10 minutes. That'll be number 3, and I'll have to do beats 4 and 5 later. And then you'll see this all in a video tomorrow. We're just gonna make something up over this. I'm just gonna improvise it. I'm not sure I like that either, but I'll just hang on to it because maybe I'll feel differently later. That is usually what happens. It feels like this needs to be doubled. Let's make a bass line. We've got this main idea, which is like a guitar type chord thing high up on the bass. Got a couple of melody options. Got a bass line idea that I just looped, and I think I looped incorrectly. Yes. There we go. Should end right there. Okay. And it sounds like this. Cool. So there is the beginning of another possible idea. Let's make beat number 4. I feel like this chair makes me want to slouch. I think I'm going to start this one in labs with a labs sound. I don't know what sound. In like a weird time signature. All these beats have been in 4/4 so far, and I think I want to change that up. I'm going to give myself 30 minutes to make this next beat, and I think I'm going to use this string sound because it sounds like it could be cool for chord pads. And let's come up with some chords. I don't know. I like that. That's cool. It's like a little arpeggiated thing. I don't like quantizing things because it usually quantizes it wrong anyway. so it doesn't actually like help, at least in my experience. And also, when things sound like unnaturally perfect, like it just doesn't sound right. It sounds really fake and kind of like lifeless. You know? It just does. Not that you want to be like out of time completely, but I'm just saying it's like, it sounds inhuman. Yeah, I need the metronome. I don't think this pick is going to be great for this because it's too flexible. So I'm going to use this pick instead. Slow this down and play it here. ARPs sound in. Maybe filter the reverb in. I don't know. I want it to be filtery, not so like in your face instantly. Pick bass sounds good, but I want it to be compressed. Now it's just kind of like the attack, I think. Sounds like it's popping through more. The bass specifically. Cool. So now I need some chords, and actually I think this is where that Labs symphony sort of sound could come in. Very like E flat, G minor centric. Well, not G like minor, but like G Phrygian. So. Oh, what if it just started actually with like a sustained G minor chord with this kind of sound with lots of reverb to make it like fuller sounding, and then all this other stuff came in? I think that would sound cool. it when it stops though. Here, let's just drag all these notes out here. Nice. Cool, yeah, I'm not really sure what else to add from there, but I want to do something with the next 3 minutes that I have remaining on the timer there to build this out more. I like the clean pick bass sound a lot, so I'm definitely going to stick with that. I think that this could use some verb. I'm just throwing like the first reverb on there. Not really worrying about the like type of reverb right now, but I think I want it to sound like it's in a big room just for this chord sound. And maybe what I'll do is actually pan these, double these and just pan them. I think I want a counter melody for that like arpeggio down thing in a piano sound, but I don't want to use the Labs piano sound because it's like a very soft sound. I want like a pluckier sound. I wonder if there is a piano sound in here that I like. Yeah, that's the one. I knew they had a piano sound in Ableton somewhere because every DAW has one. Because the ARPs thing is pretty high up. It's not really a melody, but it's more like an effect or something. And then I want to have like a kind of dark sounding piano thing moving around underneath. Okay, the timer just went off, but I just had this great idea for this piano thing. So I'm just going to throw it in there. I'm just not sure when I want it to start, so I'm going to listen for when I feel like it wants to start. So we're just going to program this in. Once I find what register this is, yeah, pretty low. And we're just going to start it right there. Yes, that sounds amazing. Ooh, that sounds kind of sick. Cool, so I like the clean pick bass sound, but now with that low piano thing going in there, the bass sound is kind of not hitting so hard. And this is not the way that I would normally handle this if I was like taking my time with it. But I'm just going for like the cheapest, quickest solution to the issue right now, which is to throw a little bit of distortion on there to make it stick out better. So maybe this one. Maybe not that one. Maybe this. Maybe it needs to be distorted. Cool, I think pick bass needs to come down. Since I'm compressing everything now, I definitely need to do that to these arpeggios. this bass needs the top end kind of dipped. It's actually, where's clean? Just do like a high shelf here. It's kind of speaking a little bit better. I'm gonna reactivate these clips here because I think what I want to do is have that bass come in, and then after the thing repeats, I'm gonna layer it up with guitar. So I'm gonna activate those again. Needs more like cutting eighth note type sounds. Oh, there's that pick. Cool. I'm just gonna give myself like 5 more minutes on this because this is only beat 4 out of 5. So I'm just gonna do this guitar thing, then I'm gonna move on. Oh, I think I nailed that. Okay, so this needs to definitely be okay, yeah, it sounds pretty cool, I think. Cool, yeah, it's beat number 4. Obviously, none of these are like finished beats, but they're just more like I'm trying to get better at generating stuff more quickly in this software because I used to use a bunch of different ones, but I like this one better. And so I'm trying to get a better feel for it by just producing in it a lot. And these are like starting points for songs. I'm just like going for vibe, and then I can build on it later. And eventually I'll meet that 200 tracks goal inside of this year. I'm just gonna call this, I'm not good at like naming random beats because they're not at a point where they're distinctive enough to like speak a title to me, but I don't want to just name them random things because then it's gonna get confusing. But that is what I do, I guess. Arpeggiated, pick bass, dark piano, I guess. And I just put the date in at the end there because then I know when it's from. Borrowed that tip from a friend. do a new live set. And I already have the guitar in my hands, so maybe I'll just start this one with the guitar. I'm gonna give myself another half hour to work on this one. That's kind of cool, but that's in the same key that I was just in. Let's change keys. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Just lean into that and see how it sounds. I totally made that other beat in 4/4. I just realized when I was talking about not putting it in 4/4. Let's put this one in a different time signature. Camera died again, surprise, surprise. Okay, so this is where the beat is at right now. And I want to add that kind of sound to it. I have 15 minutes left, and I think I'm about to run out of footage on my camera. So here's what's going to happen. I'm just going to finish this beat, and then I'm going to play through the different beats and talk about them. And I would like for you guys to let me know which one you think is cool and which one I should go forward and make a song out of first. And then maybe I'll do something with the other ones. Cool. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button, do all the good stuff, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Peace.